Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I'm Amy and I post new videos every week. Today's video is all about Ariana Grande's new makeup brand, R.e.m. Beauty. I only got 3 things because I really wanted to pick up only the things that interested me and not dive in with a full face, you know what I mean? Which sometimes I do. My wallet gets very upset with me. So I picked up 2 of the liquid eyeshadows. They're midnight shadows is what they're called. I got a matte one in Totes and one of these shimmery ones in Experiment. And then I got one of the lipsticks, the On Your Collar matte lipsticks in Bubbly. So I'm going to create a look with both of these eyeshadows, try on the lip, give you some swatches, tell you the prices and everything like that. If that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and like this video so I know you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so before I even open up this package, let's look at the packaging a little bit. This is what the eyeshadows look like. It's a white box. It shows you the color on the end there, and it's got, I think you can see that there, it's got kind of like a raised section where it says the name, and then the lipstick is the same except for it's in like a soft gray color. I do like this packaging. It's very like, it fits with the theme. It's very much like scientific, and everything seems very much like how it's product description and it's laid out like that. And I like the little like swirly design, and I love when boxes have the color on the outside. One thing I would say is I really do like the logo, but from here you can't even see that because it's just a raised situation. So I feel like if they would have given that like a shadow of a color, like if the R.e.m. Beauty color on this was this color or something, just so you could see it. Now let's open up these products because there was so much discussion regarding the packaging of R.e.m. Beauty just in general as a brand, and I just wanted to show you. Let me see right here. So first I have the eyeshadows. They are both in this same little component. It really kind of reminds me of a minion, like the shape of it. It's like almost an oval, but it's a little bit square. It's a round little thing. It's plastic, but it is hefty. Like it doesn't, to me, feel like dollar store makeup. It feels a little bit above that, you know? And I do like white packaging, but I do think white packaging can sometimes be cheapening. So I feel like even if she had picked a brand color besides silver or gray and given the caps that color, that would have elevated it as well. Like you'll find in the drugstore and affordable section, like Milani and L'Oreal, for their stuff, they often will use like, is it L'Oreal? I don't know if I made that up. But they'll use black in their branding, which really is trying to elevate it. I don't know if black would have worked for this, but I just feel like the white might be cheapening it even more, like in terms of how it looks. Feels like nice and snug, you know, it doesn't feel like I don't know, it's nice and sturdy. And then the applicators for these little eyeshadows, this is the shade Totes. It's kind of like a small lipstick applicator. And then here is the lipstick. Now the lipstick is lighter weight. I do wish this had a little bit more weight to it, but I do think this is a really cute, really cool little, like, you know, the little spaceman in there, that's your lipstick. And it is quite a nice silvery gray. I think it is a good shade. I just do wish that they weighted it a little bit, and it does have magnetic closure. So let's look at this. So again, this is the shade Bubbly. I'll swatch them here in a second. Just trying to find my face. Let's see. So I think that looks super pretty. And it smells delicious. My cat is scratching on something over there. I'm so sorry. It smells like vanilla. It's very strong smell. If you do not like scented lipsticks, you probably won't like it. But it's like almost like MAC maybe. Is it MAC that does that? All right, so I got the shade Totes because I thought it would be a really good, like, all over the lid, like, very much Ariana Grande look with a winged liner, you know, where it looks like the most almost skin-like color and there's not much of a shadow there, which I think will work. And it's kind of got, like, a taupiness to it compared to my skin, so I think it will look really nice. So first thing I'm going to try to do is put this on my lids and blend it into the crease. So we're going to be testing that out, where it does mention you can blend these on the website, and it does mention that you can use these as like an eyeshadow base as well, the matte ones specifically. Just thinking about, I'm going to go ahead and start doing this, but just thinking, I don't have, hold on, I'm trying to do too many things. Okay, I don't have concealer on my eyelid. There was a little bit like transferred because I did my inner corner. But I did not put any concealer on my lid, so we can really see the coverage of this as well. But just speaking of the types of products as well as this packaging, I would say the pricing seems about right. Now, I don't know based on the products yet, so we'll see that here in a second. But I would say so far, I think the price seems about right. So... all right, I'm going to take this kind of fluffy BH, the number is rubbed off, and I'm going to start in the crease just to see if I don't want that line to dry down and get harsh, you know? I think that has really good coverage for what it is. I mean, like, look at my eyelid. That blanks that out, I mean, more than most of my concealers. And it did blend out really easily. And there was some time there while it sat. So I was a little bit nervous if I wouldn't be able to blend it out because I was looking for a brush. Because I wasn't prepared, because who comes prepared? So there's that, and it did blend out really nice. I don't see that initial line that I had in the crease, and I feel like it blended up really nice, and I love this color. I feel like this is perfect. The perfect color. What do you think? What do you think? All right, so I wanted to create a look with this one on its own as well as a look with this one on its own, because I don't really want to... I don't know. That's just what I want to do. I don't need to explain myself to you because I don't know. It's just what my mind wanted to do. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go off camera for a little while. I'm going to do the other eye with this. I might do a wing. I'll put on mascara. I'm going to go about my day for a little while because I want to see if this color creases a lot on its own. I didn't use any kind of primer, nothing on my lid. I just want to see what that's like. Okay, so I'm going to be gone for like an hour and a half. When I come back, we're going to put this on top of it and create a new eye look completely. And that's when we'll try out the lip. Yes, movie magic, I will be back, right? So I ended up putting on a black wing, a la the queen herself, Ariana Grande. And I know the wings aren't perfect, but I like the look. Look, I'm looking down so that you can see. And then I'm looking up so that I can see. Okay, there is like an indentation of where the fold of my eye is, like a little bit, like right in there. Right in there. The face I'm making right now is ridiculous. But there's a little bit of an indentation there, but it's not breaking up. And the rest of the eyelid looks immaculate. I haven't even tried the other two products, and I love this. All right, let me zoom back out. Let me tell you, okay, first of all, it's been like an hour and a half or something like that. I love this because this right here is exactly what I wish I could do for an everyday look. Like, I feel like it looks very much put together and whatnot, but it's not like a lot of steps or anything like that, right? It is a little bit harder because eyeliner is hard, but I feel like I've never had a proper base to do this with because, yes, I love the MAC Paint Pot. It gives me the same amount of coverage here, but it's just maybe a little bit thicker or something to where it will break up in the crease. So, I mean, we'll see at the end of the night. Well, we won't because I'm about to mess up this eye look. But I will continue to try this. And if it ends up staying like this, or even like only creases a little bit, this will be my new favorite. I can't wait to try this under eyeshadows. I want to buy all of them. Like this right here, that's a game changer for me, in my opinion. I mean, I know it's just one of the most simple things, but once you find something like that, there's like a basic that works perfectly for your color needs, your texture needs, you know, the longevity needs and all of that, it's just like immediate staple, you know, like that's how I feel about this right here. So like Totes, love. I'm absolutely in love with this already. Before we mess up this eye look with this color, which, I mean, I left these swatches on. The lipstick wiped off. I did change my shirt, but these stayed on, which is, I'm really excited. All right, but before we do that, I want to put the lipstick on. I did wipe off my lips. I was wearing lip liner. I love this. Oh my gosh. It's so thin. It's very, very thin and very, very creamy. The texture is almost giving me like MAC Powder Kiss, but full coverage, because those ones I don't think are full coverage, or at least the few that I've tried. Is it MAC Powder Kiss? I don't know. I'm going to have to like go try on all my other lipsticks and see what the formula compares to. Because I would say it's almost like Juvia's Place, but Juvia's Place lipsticks are a little bit thicker. These, like, I would say they have the same finish and opacity as the Juvia's Place ones, but this one is way thinner on the lips. It feels soft, matte, like when I'm not rubbing my lips together, it feels like a soft, matte, powdery, very thin kind of texture. When I rub my lips together, it's super creamy and yummy and delicious, and I love this color. This is the color Bubbly. Wow. I'm really happy with the color choice here. That is so beautiful. I feel like it's just, I'm leaning forward so I can get like the perfect amount of light. It is just in the middle of being like cool tone and warm tone. I wouldn't even call this neutral, because neutral in lipsticks I feel like often looks almost like gray and muddy, and this is like a hint of warmth and a hint of coolness to where it's giving me the perfect lip color. If you know me, you know that I hate anything that's a little bit too warm, a little bit too orangey, yellowy, because I feel like it just doesn't look good with my teeth. Like it looks off. And this is so perfect. While we're waiting for this fire truck and stuff to go by, hope you don't mind. I got the sugar cookie latte with all the sprinkles because I'm an adult. Okay, and with soy, because I just love the way soy makes lattes taste. I drink milk. Well, I don't drink milk, but I drink dairy or eat dairy, whatever. But I love soy in lattes. It gives it this like earthiness, nuttiness to it, which is perfection. Whereas I feel like coconut water is just coconut milk is very watery, and almond milk is a little bit more like of a sharp taste than soy milk. But back to the sugar cookie. This is delicious. What is this? Is this a white chocolate mocha or something? Like, what did they do to this? How did they make this? Oh my god, the cars are still going. But anyways, it's delicious. And I also got my nails done today. Aren't they so cute? Oh my god, they made me so happy. I was so nervous. The nail spot I go to, the best technician left me. So I've been in the, going from one to the next to look for a good one. This is Mike. I like Mike. He's newer. He's young. He takes his time, which like sometimes you just want to be in and out, right? But he takes his time and he makes them very, very thin and almost like as close to your actual nail as could be, which is great if you love like a natural look, but also it means they don't last as long as the ones that have like tons of acrylic on them. But they do look so good. Oh, I love it so much. Anyways, I think they're gone. So what I wanted to say is I am so surprised at these products so far. I thought it was going to be, and I mean, heck, maybe this is just off the shelf of AliExpress makeup, but I mean, these two products so far, 100% worth the money to me. In my opinion, I mean, I love this. I think it is beautiful, and I would 100% pay $19 for a lipstick. I have paid more for that than for a lipstick. But if you were looking for a dupe in a nude color, I would go to the Juvia's Place ones. Those are still like the best, and they are very, very affordable. Honestly, you'd probably only save like $5. So whichever you like, but I do love that formula as well. But I was truly going into this expecting to be like let down. Expecting to be like, I mean, if you are a fan of Ariana and you want to support her, go for it. But like, meh. But I don't feel meh about these products at all. I feel like they're actually really good. And this lipstick formula is like, it's matte, but it's more like a satin. It has like a softness. I feel like it looks beautiful. Let me know what you think down below. But let's go ahead and dig into this before I take another freaking 20 minutes just talking about how much I love these first two products. I'm so sad I'm going to mess up my eye, but here we go. So basically what I want to do is create like an entire lid covered wing situation. Okay. Should I leave the liner? I don't know. I think actually what I'm going to do really quick is just throw a little on. Okay? Like that. It's a very pretty color.
Where is the brush that I used before? There it is.
And then kind of blend this so you can see what it looks like kind of sheared out as well before I go full on. Don't know if you can see that. It's hard because when I look up at the monitor, which is up there, then I can't see because my eyelid's closed. So I don't know if you can see this. It's just like a soft purple haze to it. Okay, we're gonna do the other eye. And I'm gonna try to keep this eye kind of down so we can see if it dries. So I do think like on the lid, itself, it looks fine. But once you get into that really wrinkly area of my eye, let me see if you can see this. It really is breaking up in the wrinkles. Like, it's not faring well in that area. But again, I didn't blend it out like I did the other one. So, I mean, let's see. I mean, this one is dry now also. So, let's see if I can knock that down at all. Not really. I feel like I'm just kind of moving my eyelid around, and actually I can feel like chunks falling off. So I wouldn't recommend waiting until it's dry to blend, especially with the metallic shade. So, I'm really glad that I tried this last, because I don't feel as wonderfully as I do about the other two things. But again, this is not probably the way that I would wear it normally, you know? Normally I would do a full look and wear this just on the lid portion, almost like a cut crease glam situation. And I think it would look really pretty in that way. In the crease, don't love it, which I normally wouldn't put metallic in the crease anyway, but it is a very pretty color. It's like a rosy pink, a little bit of like a dusty mauve purple undertone to it. I think it's really pretty. One thing I do want to point out as well is that there's not, like, there is glitter in here, like micro glitter, but you can't really see it. It is more of like a textured foiled metallic situation. However, when I was swatching this earlier, I was going to put this over the black liner, but I decided not to. So I tested that out earlier just to make sure it wouldn't bleed and get messy. But when I did that, I did see like, so this is the full pigment. So I put a little bit here, and if I go in and blend it while it's wet, you can pull out all of the glitter. Do you see how it's sparkly? Here, I'll show you up close. Now I did do it like over the lip swatch, so don't mind that. But you can see all of the little pearls in there. So if you wanted to get like a glittery effect from it, I would say just to blend it out as soon as you put it on, you know. Put on a little bit of this on the lid, blend it out. That gives you that beautiful like micro glitter sparkle situation, and then throw something in the crease to deepen it up, and you would get the glitter effect. Whereas when it's fully opaque like this, you're not really getting the glitter, you're just getting the metallic effect of combining all of the pearls and glitters together. I'm gonna say, final thoughts, R.e.m. Beauty is a brand I will be looking out for to see their new launches and to see what else they come out with. I would be interested to try more of these shades, probably more of the matte ones, since that one really excited me, as well as these lipsticks. Like, I think this is a beautiful color, but also a beautiful formula. Like, I wouldn't mind having multiple. I do really think that the packaging is super cute. It is a little bit weird, but if you're an Ariana Grande fan, you know her obsession with like mod, alien, like think Austin Powers, but like real. You know, like she loves that kind of stuff. And so to me, this like futuristic packaging that is very modern, like 50s mod kind of situation, it really fits her. It really does. I know that her albums and everything have a little bit, like each one has its own different vibe to it, but her herself, I think the makeup actually aligns with her personal vibe even more than her album covers and her album art and her music videos and things like that. So, like, I think 3435 is the most like Ariana Grande in a music video that I've ever seen. You know, like it's the most true to her. Like, I act like I know her. I don't. I've just been like an adult the whole time she's been famous. So I've been able to see it from an adult perspective. When I was in my early 20s, people used to say I looked like her. Like, I know that I don't look like her. I'm just like, average white girl. But that was when she was Cat and when she had red hair and I had red hair, and I will insert a picture of me from that time. And I used to wear eyeliner, and I didn't wear a wing, but I did just wear it like over my eyes, which is what she used to do. And so like there were a lot of similarities that way. So I did get compared to her often, which wasn't great because I have never been thin. But anyways, that is all I have to say. I feel like I have gone on so long about 3 products. It is ridiculous. Overall, I think 2 thumbs up for me. I'm really excited about this, really happy with my purchase, and I'm looking forward to see more launches from R.e.m. Beauty. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!